Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Space Engineers, the Constructor series. This is going to be episode 2 of this series, which, took me a while to get here, with all the holidays and all the other nonsense that I had to go through. Plus it takes a very long time to build things in this game. So, let me remind you that this is a series where I take starships from different sci-fi franchises and give my own little take on them. Or at least normally it would be. However, in this case, things are going to be slightly different. In this episode, I'm going to show you 3 ships that I've built that are for the exploration mode, because from what I understand, please correct me if I'm wrong, they are still accepting submissions. Keen Software is accepting submissions, to get those random ships you find in the exploration mode from the players. So this is going to be my take on these little 3 ships. Well, that's pretty much it. Let's get to it, shall we? Alright, so the first ship I'm going to show you is this little broadside patrol frigate. It's not a very large ship. It's, got standard configuration of engines, forward, back, and sideways and up and down and blah blah blah. Typical for maneuvering. Just everything you need. A number of gyroscopes, a number of, gravity generator, everything you need in a small typical ship like that. Nothing else to say really. I mean, it's a small patrol ship, and that's what it does. It's got guns on the sides, that's why it's called a broadside ship. And it's got a layer of heavy armor, only a single layer of heavy armor on this. Let's take a look inside. 3 cockpits, as you can see. 1 for piloting, and the other 2 are for the 2 guns on the sides. Some windows, as you can see. Now, this is the upper deck. The bridge is part of the upper deck. Here's the lower deck. But first we're going to show you the rest of the upper deck, and the rest of the upper deck is for maintenance purposes. You can see the reactors, the large container, and these are the engines. What you saw in the back a minute ago. This is for maintenance purposes. If any of that gets damaged, you can go up here and fix it. While on the lower deck, we've got the gyroscopes. Here's the cargo container that controls the entire chain of things. Here's the gravity generator, more gyroscopes, lots of conveyors, everything is connected up, nice and proper as it should be. Now if we look outside, here's some heavy armor. We see the 2 missile turrets, and here we also see a connector. Now what I've done with this connector is a very neat little feature, or at least I believe it's a neat little feature. And if we go into the menu, come on, yes, there we go. If we go into the menu and we select the pistons, where are they? And there they go. Select the pistons, because the connectors are attached to pistons, and they're designed to extend out like this, which is like I said, a neat little feature. And the idea is, if the ship comes up to a, let's say, refueling and rearming station, or a cargo variant of this ship is next to it, then they can pretty much resupply, rearm, and refuel through these, which is very handy if you ask me. Now let me just close those down. Come on. Retract the pistons. Where are they at? Right. There they go. There. Right. What you may also notice is that most of the engines are in the back of the ship, which, same as the connectors and the pistons. And this might be considered the only major weakness of this ship, because if you detonate everything in the back of the ship, then it's pretty much dead in the water. It also has a few forward-firing missile batteries, just to give it some forward firepower as well. But its main advantage is the broadside firepower of it. And here we see the back of the ship. Now, let's move on to the next little variant, shall we? Now, here's the next little variant, and this is, as you may or may not have noticed, a very similar design. And this is indeed the same ship, only the side guns, both side rocket turrets, have been replaced with large cargo containers. And this is simply the cargo carrying variant of the same ship. As you can see, the interior looks frankly the same. It's identical in every aspect. Number of gyroscopes, the location of the gravity generator, all of that. The only difference now is that, and yeah, the Gatling turret is still there. These are more for, defensive purposes rather than attack. The same deal on the other ship. And here we got the connectors to the large containers. And the idea is, well, this is a cargo carrier ship, and it can be in an escort of the patrol ships that I showed before this one. And, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all there is to it. As you can see, like, the cargo containers are pretty much locked in space into this sort of grid, into this, pattern of heavy armor. Let's move on to the next ship. Now, the last ship is, again, a variant of the broadside ship, but this one is a carrier variant, as you can see. Right now it's empty because I haven't designed any smaller ships to put in there, but the idea is this is the patrol carrier, and it can carry up to 4 to 6 small craft in it. And again, the interior is virtually identical, with the exception of the hangars, because now the outer doors, let me find it, there we go, the outer doors lead to the hangars, and you can, there are the cargo containers where you can resupply your smaller ships with. Yeah, and in every other aspect it is virtually identical to the ship. It's basically what I did was I took this chassis, you could say, and just put different variants on it. And that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration. Let me know what you think about these ships. Let me know if you think you would like them. I will put a workshop link in the description of this video. If you want to give me some remarks about, if these ships are built well or not at all, let me do so. Or do so and let me know. As always, thank you so very much for watching. If you like this video, like and share it, favorite it, maybe. Subscribe to our channel for more videos and more space engineers. I know it's kind of rare, but we're doing our best. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!